Are you using Instagram for your business? Well, chances are you've already fallen into the Instagram time suck. Yes, it's a real thing, that endlessly posting and not seeing any results. But fear not, because today I'm going to share with you my 8 techniques that I use for my clients to help them create their accounts, find their followers, and actually use Instagram to build their business. Instagram has changed a lot over the years, but the one thing that has remained consistent is that you have to have good quality content in order for people to actually bother following you or engaging on your account. One of the interesting things that's happened with Instagram over the last 2 years is the big push for stories. In fact, Instagram loves it so much that they will reward you the more that you use stories. So my number 1 tip for your Instagram account today is that you have to be posting at least 2 to 3 stories in your Instagram every day. And you want to make sure that your stories are always keeping consistent and that you never have a lapse. So if you're going to be posting in stories, you don't have to do it all at once, but make sure that you never run out the clock and don't have any content for 24 hours. And speaking of content, you can actually get away with a lot in the stories feature. In fact, it's the spur of the moment stuff and the things that are more fun and a little behind the scenes that really seem to wow people and keep them watching. But when you're talking about content for your feed, you really have to keep that photo quality high. It's how it's been from the beginning, and it's what I still see today. High quality photos in your feed are going to get you a lot of results. So whether you're going to be shooting that content yourself or investing in some high quality, high resolution stock footage, make sure that the images you are choosing are things that are relevant to your business and actually tell a product story. And speaking of the feed and stories, the more video you use, the better. And it doesn't have to be some professionally produced video all the time. Again, much like what you're using in your stories, things that are behind the scenes and fun get a lot of engagement. In fact, one of the tips, and actually, it's kind of a secret, you can make any photo into a video by adding a GIF to it. So if you have a photo that you want to use on your feed, but you want it to look like a video, you can simply drop a GIF on it and it will save it as a video. And then once it's in your feed, people will think it's a video. So once again, Instagram really rewards you for using the tools that they're the most excited about. And right now, they're pretty excited about live video. So I'm going to recommend you go live more often. And this can seem a little scary. I mean, I know even for me, I'm not always sure that I'm ready to go on video. But you know what? It doesn't always just have to be you. It can be interesting things that's going on around your office or in your business or maybe even outside. I mean, who doesn't need a little outside break during a workday? And if you can share that with your audience, they'll be way more likely to keep coming back to your stories and interacting with them. Hey, where's that office dog? And here's a tip I talk about all the time. Harness the power of your hashtags. And it truly is a way that people use to search Instagram and discover new accounts. In fact, Instagram even lets you use hashtags on your stories. And it is true, you will get rewarded with traffic when you are using the right hashtags. Now, there is a hashtag limit in the feed, so you could only put 30 hashtags in there. But truly, that's way more than you need. In fact, I have found a maximum of 10 hashtags, but highly relevant hashtags will help your account more than anything. So make sure when you are creating your post that you are searching for hashtags that are relevant within your industry and that people that are searching for your product or services would be most likely to actually search. And you know what? Don't use these general hashtags that people used to use all the time, like follow for follow. That's not going to be a hashtag that's going to help your business. It's truly not. Search through the hashtags that your competitors are using, and then go to see how many other people are using them. Test them out, and then find the ones that people are actually going to be using to find your business. And for hashtags, you can actually use a combination of branded content and community hashtags. And finding the perfect mix of those is really going to give your account a lot of leverage. Yes, we all like to think that Instagram is just about pretty pictures, but don't forget, you also have to craft compelling copy to go along with it. In fact, the copy is what's getting a lot of engagement. So make sure that you're telling a story to your audience that's going to speak to them and make them want to do things like it and share it and comment on it, because that engagement is everything to the Instagram algorithm. And don't forget, right in your captions, you can also ask people to do things like follow, share, and leave comments. Those little prompts go a long way. You can also ask them to do things like tag a friend or answer a question that you've asked. And remember, the more conversations you have going on within the comments, the more Instagram is going to reward you with more traffic. Hey, here's a fun idea. You could run a contest or a giveaway. Most businesses find that their most engaging posts are the ones where people can win something. So whether it's using a hashtag or encouraging user-generated content, it's a great way for your audience to feel like they're a part of the action. And that will help to drive a lot of engagement to your profile. So for my final tip, to start posting during peak hours. Now these hours are different for every business. So I'm not going to give you specific times, but an easy way to start tracking this is to just look in your Instagram analytics. It'll give you a good heads up, at least a good starting point of when people are viewing and engaging with your content. If you need something a little more in-depth, you can always check out one of the social media scheduling tools like Planoly or even Hootsuite that actually give you more of a breakdown of when people are viewing your content. And this will be a great way to give you some insight on what times are better than others for you to post and get some traction on your post. So there's my 8 techniques to help build your Instagram account. I went over them pretty quickly, so what I did was I compiled them into a free PDF. I linked it below. Download it and use it as your checklist to get you on your way. Because we don't want to waste any more time on social media than we already do. I mean, puppy videos, cat videos, baby videos, snowboarding videos, fashion videos, do-it-yourself project videos, all the videos, all the videos.